I am here with the Bull, Jake Bagley, as he is getting ready to fight for the Ammo Flyweight title against Nate Russell, July the 20th. My man, I know you got to be excited. This is a short turnaround from your last fight. You're now 2-0. How ready are you to step back into that cage?
Oh man, I never lost any of it. Ready. I got the phone call 2 nights later, and you know what I mean? I never got out of the gym. I went back in that next Monday morning, and I've been getting it hard ever since. I mean, no
So,
time for breaks.
yeah, exactly. Especially at the rate that you're going. This is a title fight, so this will be the most high profile fight that you've had to date. So early on into your career, how has camp been for you? Obviously, you're at Nostos, and you guys have a bunch of killers there. What has it been like? Have you just been noticing a progression in your skill set?
Oh yeah, every day my breathing gets better. You know what I mean? My movement gets a little bit better. I block one, two more shots every night. You know what I mean? I've been real good keeping my hands up and getting after it.
And you got a lot of great training partners, as I mentioned. I see a lot of posts with Zach Richards. How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing great, and I couldn't have a better partner training for this guy. He's supposed to be some wrestler, more of a street fighter kind of guy. So Zach Richards is the right man to push it. Also, you know what I mean? Bill Jones, he's out there punching me in the face every single night, and there's nothing bigger than that.
I haven't seen Bill since he came up to Bangor and fought Josh Harvey. How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing great, working, living life, providing for his family like always.
Is he going to step back in the cage again, or is he all done?
I don't think he's all done. You know what I mean? He's a fighter through and through. You know what I mean? It's what he does. An adrenaline junkie, we should say. You know what I mean? He races. He's in demo derbies every other weekend. He's promoting the whole Rochester Fair, and he's a busy guy. I have to drag him from work just to get in the gym with me.
No kidding. Wow. Yeah, sounds like a very busy guy.
He'll be cage side right in my corner again, just like every fight to come.
So this fight, as I mentioned, is at flyweight. What's that weight cut for you like now? Are you staying pretty close to getting down there, or do you ever get?
Yeah. Not a much big weight cut at all. You know what I mean? I'm still eating good, eating healthy, but I'm not getting rid of anything. I'm not cutting anything out of my diet. You know what I mean? Training every day. I was just outside in the sun on a roof for 9 hours. You know what I mean? That's a weight cut in itself.
Wow, yeah, that is true. So, man, that doesn't ever get kind of grinding on you when you have to go out there and do such a rigorous job and then go training. I mean, you're still young, but it never wears you down at all.
No, I wouldn't say it wears me down. I live for this shit. You know what I mean? I live for the grind and to, you know what I mean, get dirty and get it done. You know what I mean? I'm not one to take it easy or go take a nap. You know what I mean? I'm out here trying to move up in the world, and
Right.
you know what I mean? Slacking off and taking it easy ain't gonna make me move up.
Well, middle of June, this last month, you went to 2-0 for Cage Titans, got a second round knockout.
Yes, sir.
How exciting was that after your first debut fight for NEF that could have been fight of the night. You guys just went back and forth. It was amazing. And then to go on your second fight, and I know you wanted to get a finish and you did. How pleased are you with your performance?
Oh, I was very happy. You know what I mean? I went out there and I did all the things we decided we needed to do. I needed to move. I needed to keep my hands up and block them fancy head kicks that everybody had talked about and was very highly promoted. And I think that might have been his problem. He was a little too excited. He thought that he was just going to come in there and do his thing and be all fancy. And it doesn't work when you got someone like me who's grinding every day. You know what I mean? I was born for this shit, and I like to be in your face. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let you get comfortable and do what you want to do. You know what I mean? This is my game.
So your confidence right now has got to be at an all-time high, especially after that finish. Talk a little bit about where you began to where you're at now, because I know I've seen some stuff saying that you were at rock bottom at one point in your life. Can you just elaborate on that and the transition to get to where you're at now?
Yeah, just a year and just over a month ago, you know what I mean? I was in a rehab. I was in a real bad place, and ever since then, you know what I mean? I've gotten clean. I've become a boss at work. I got custody of both my kids. I've done nothing but move up, and then I started training and fighting like I was born to do. You know what I mean? This is what I love. I found that adrenaline, and there ain't nothing better than that. And you know what I mean? I don't got plans to go back from here. I got all the right people and all the right motivation to keep going, and that is my plan, to not take it easy and to get after it.
And so how old are you now?
I am 25.
25. So you're still a young buck, man. You got your whole future ahead of you. And this is
man.
You're just at the beginning of your amateur career. This is going to be your third fight. I know we talked a little bit about it before, but ultimately, what are your goals? And when you do turn pro, which I'm sure that is something that you want to do in the near future, what is a time frame that you think that that's going to be for you?
I got a few things I want to take care of this year. I got a few belts I want to go take in a few different leagues. You know what I mean? Get that experience and You know what I mean? I plan on going pro. I want to move up. You know what I mean? Next year sometime we'll see how the next couple fights go. But right now I'm focusing on 10 days and coming to get that first belt.
So NEF, their next card will be in September. I believe it's right before NFL season kicks off. And I see the Celtics jersey. I'm assuming you're a Pats fan as well. Do you think?
Absolutely not, I have to say.
Oh man,
I'm actually a New York Jets fan, as bad as that may sound. Nice and proud of it.
Wow, you never thought about, jumping ship and coming over to Patriots?
No. My old man, since I was just a baby, he jumped ship from the Pats to the Jets way back when I was a kid, and I've stuck with him ever since. It's true fan that sticks with him. You know what I mean? I'll grind it out. Like I said, I'm not a quitter.
That's true. And you guys have Le'Veon Bell now, so that's got to make life a little bit easier.
Each year somebody says that and we get someone new, but we need a whole, we need a leader on the team, not someone that's just coming in to be good. We need someone to take over and, make a team out of it.
Yeah, well, no doubt about it. And the Jets they are getting better. The AFC East is getting a little bit tougher. You never know when that Patriots reign will end. I'm a diehard Pats fan, so I'm only
to the Patriots. I love New England to death, but the New York's my thing right there in football.
All good, buddy. Well, listen, the Pats play the Steelers in week 1. So if they were playing the Jets, you wouldn't have to miss it if you do fight on that NEF card. But my question is, do you expect to be fighting up there in Orono in September?
There's a possibility. It actually all depends on how this fight goes, because if this one comes out good, I actually plan on fighting in Cage Titans August 24th. Wow. And that would be my next step, depending on how this one works out. And then if that one works out, I plan on going to Portland, Maine for NEF in November, which would actually be on my birthday.
Really?
And this is all just talking, planning and seeing where the future may go. But all my focus right now is on Springfield, Mass in the Big E as I go down to Ammo to get this belt.
No doubt about it. I've been down to the Big E. I've done the commentary there a couple times. Bill Vigil is a great guy, and he puts on a great show. And the venue down there is fantastic. It's a gigantic warehouse. This is actually the Young's building that they're going to be in, which is different than they've been at before. So I'm excited to see what that's going to look like. How excited do you get to go and fight for different promotions? Because this is your third fight. This is going to be your third different promotion. Are you just going to go around and just try and collect all the belts?
I'm going everywhere. My name's not going to spread nearly as far if I stick with the same promotion, not against any of the promotions. But if I fight at 5 different promotions 5 different times, that's 5,000 fans instead of the same 1,000 that are going to see me every time. Like I said, I plan on moving up. And if I want to move up, I got to go train with the best. I got to travel to fight the best. And that's what I plan on doing from here on. I don't plan on stopping.
Well, your next opponent, Nate Russell, he is 4-1. And all 4 of his victories are by way of finish. The lone loss was to a guy named Richie Santiago, who we just saw fight for Dana White's Contender Series. However, it's been 3 years since your opponent has stepped inside the cage. So, we hear people talk about cage rust quite a bit. Are you expecting him to come in a little bit rusty, or do you think this is the guy that's going to come in with his skill set sharp?
No, I think he's coming in ready. His last fight, he lost his belt. It's his first loss. I heard he was injured. I don't know too much about that. But I think he's probably hungry to get back in there and get back in front of his fans. We're in his hometown. And I bet he's hoping I'm going to underestimate him. I heard he's a wrestler, but little did everyone know that I'm a national wrestler. And if that's his game plan, I hope he's got a good one, because I'm going to stand there and throw him. But if he wants to take it to the ground, I'm ready for it.
So it doesn't really matter to you where the fight goes. You're comfortable regardless if it's on the feet or on the ground with this guy.
Oh, yes. I'm training around the clock. I'm doing all different positions, training, transitions. I'm ready for anything and expecting anything. I'd like to stand there and fight with him, but I don't think he's going to want to stand there and fight with me. If he's got a good coach, they're going to tell him not to.
Yeah, and again, I can attest to that. I was cage side when you fought McDonald up in Bangor, and you've got a tough chin on you, my man, and you can throw some bombs. So if this does turn into a stand-up street fight, the fans are going to be highly, highly entertained.
And they're the important ones.
That's right. That's right. So give us an official prediction. How does this fight end, and how are you getting your hand raised and getting that belt?
I don't know how it's ending, but it ain't making it to the 3rd round. I can guarantee that.
I like that. I love the confidence, and it's not a brash kind of confidence. You know, it's just a very matter of fact. It's because you're confident in your ability and all the hard work you've put in. So,
Oh, I've been on the highest level of wrestling and competitive sports my entire life. You know what I mean? There's no need to be cocky because I might look like nobody coming in there, but when I'm done with you, you're going to know who I am.
well, you're putting the New England fight scene on notice, my friend. 2-0 now, again, going for your third fight here, right around the corner, July 20th at the Big E, the Young's building down there for
Yes,
Ammo Fight
I
Week.
got it right behind me, right there.
That's right. That's right.
Yes,
That looks nice. That looks nice.
Yeah,
Bill Vigil did it right.
it was all around Maine right now.
Yeah, definitely. Always a pleasure to talk to you, buddy. Before we let you go, I know you got people you want to thank and sponsors, so please do so.
Oh, I want to shout out to my first one is Damien Talbot, Sneakers Graphics. They do great work, all printing, everything. Another one is Green Gold. I got the Tranch Ranch and Uncle Pete's Relief. Great caregivers throughout the state. I got Skull and Snake Tattoo over in North Berwick, brand new, one of the best guys around. I got Langevin Drywall. I just picked up Fitness First USA, a national company for all your nutrition and fitness needs. Unbelievable guys. Who else I got? Turn around. Oh, I got Brock's Mechanical Services. I got Dubé's Quality Construction, which is actually a company my cousin runs out of Florida. So I got plenty of shirts and flyers down there. And that's it for now. And I'm trying to move on up. You know what I mean? These guys have been great and helping me every step of the way, no matter questions or helping me get hotel rooms or travel expenses. I couldn't ask for any more from these guys.
Well, you're clearly on the right track, my friend. Again, 2-0, and you got a ton of sponsors, a lot of hype behind you, rightfully so. You're doing some great things. So I look forward to seeing you down in Springfield for your third fight. And, hopefully we'll talk again soon after you get that belt.
Yes, sir. And I appreciate it. I want to thank anybody that's going to be watching. You know what I mean? Know that we're up here grinding and Team Bagley's coming for that belt.